Howdy everyone, this is Grakef. So, we killed the dragon last episode, pretty exciting. I think what we want to start off with is just a little bit of a base tour to bring everybody up to speed. So, right here, this is where my quarry is set up as well as a grain trap and that. And so, just do a builder's quarry and just been doing filtered base quarrying with that. Pretty handy. Right over here. I set up some, uh, went out and got a bunch of oil, and I think this is new for everybody, so I'll go through it kind of a little bit. I've been playing with fluid style power generation. So right here we've got our oil, and that comes into a factoring still. The factoring still makes naphtha, and tar. The tar goes over here to this furnace generator that only accepts tar. We got a filter on there right there, and it accepts tar. So that's the first step. Second step is that is made into refined fuel, which comes back here, and sulfur, which goes up there. And I don't know what to do with the sulfur just yet. It does have one really good use. Let's do this. In that you can use it with blaze powder to make pyrithium dust, and pyrithium dust is what we need for resonant upgrade kits. So will be handy to hold on to some of it, but right now we don't need to hold on to all of it. So that's the liquid side of this, and then I have a compression dynamo here. I was getting rid of the gasoline that we'd had earlier, and that's all done, so we can pull that off. That here. So every once in a while I throw some oil into here and get that going. And then for augmentations I have closed loop, which allows me not to have to fill this up with crylithium, gelid crylithium, and then more energy per bucket, and then more energy output. And currently it allows me to output 200. If I take out closed loop cooling, I can make this 500 by using a spark plug, but I have to come up with crylithium, and I'm looking into ways to make that easier. One of the ways I did find out is if you put liquid XP and snowballs, you can do in a fluid transposer, you can get blizz powder. This is the only recipe I found. The old recipe was a lot easier. So, essence of knowledge, 2 snowballs, 1 blizz powder. And it takes a fair bit of energy, 16,000 RF, to complete that. So, look into that more. I have the experience. I have this. I can make snowballs, but it's just all a matter of getting it set up. And right now, it's not what we're focusing on, because we do have some other stuff. And so this is the power storage. This is our remote power storage here. It looks like it's going up. So if you've watched an older episode, this whole wall was generators. I replaced that with 2 items. The steam dynamo, which I have a auxiliary transmission coil and a fuel catalyzer, as well as this one over here, which is our Stirling generator. If for whatever reason this system right here doesn't seem to be keeping up, I can easily put one more upgrade on this and get a selenium upgrade. I've been making those. I put those on these fracturing stills, so I could have dual coils to make them faster, because without the coils, that's how fast it goes. So it's just takes way too much time. So I put dual coils in both of those stills, so we can make a selenium upgrade for this, and then I can put dual coils on this as well. And then I could also put more coils or stuff on this one and automate the feeding of the coins. which we haven't needed to do yet, but it's just fun to every once in a while. Just I'll go in here and get mana infused, see what we got. Got plenty of bars. A little bit of dust still, so we can run that through. So I make dust to bars. I take the bars, put them over here in this compactor, and it's specifically set up for making coins. So I throw it in there. I throw any extra coins I have up here, and it makes a little bit of power, and it helps keep everything charged up nice. So the wood that's all right here, and it's backing up and doing quite well, is all coming from back here. This is the operation portion of the tree farm. So I got some storage for the extra planks, and it looks like it's fading out a little bit. Well, I still have 51 oak, but I'm down to a few planks. But I think that's okay, because I think the hold up here is I'm not burning charcoal. And so I probably need to dedicate one machine to charcoal and one machine to wood planks. So this makes our sawdust and our wood planks, and then this furnace should be creating charcoal, but the charcoal's not getting used up. So if it all gets backed up and not working very well, I will maybe convert one to charcoal or something, so the charcoal gets used, the planks get used, and it's all good. But anyways, yeah, that's that, and the tree farm's upstairs, and we'll see that in a bit. Some mob spawners I found. I'm probably going to fill this area up with some mob spawners, and then build something for doing that knowledge, so I can automate that portion. I do have a creative mill here. When we were looking at GP for server wide, it looked like it was just going to be a lag fest, because the way the current nerf for mills is they want to use a variety of them, which is fine. Problem is, I can't build one for the server per se. So I would be fine building, whatever it takes to get 200 of a lava mill, 64 of a water mill, 512 of a windmill, and 40 of a fire, and then building one dragon mill, and then having that pool available to everybody. The problem is, whoever builds it or puts it down, that's their GP. And with the 3 of us on the server so far, I was like, no, we're not going to deal with this game. So up here is the little beginnings of a Thaumcraft room. Dea's been working on this and doing the Thaumcraft. And so she has her crucible here, her research table, arcane workbench. This is a little bit of machine overflow. That's Dea's mill. This is what we have left and we're using of the tinkers. I got a few little things in here. We got our little hamster. This is Ollie. Say hello, Ollie. There we go. So we keep Ollie in the golden lasso just because I'd hate to lose him. So, but Ollie looks pretty cute. Go ahead and snatch him back up. So this is the living quarters side of the house, and this is where we keep the bed and the kitchen. Kitchen, I've got storage drawers. Oh, I keep forgetting to grab that. Let's grab that before I forget again. I got one that I'm missing, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that bug. Let's see here, dark oak. There we go, half drawers. So there we go. Get that one up in the corner. So a little bug about this: the cooking with blockheads cannot see through trim. So where a drawer controller, it's fine, and it actually works better with trim. You need to have something like this where you have drawers touching. I also didn't want to hold a whole bunch of stuff, so I went ahead and just made these the 4-stack half drawers. So that worked out pretty well, anyways. Pull that out. I don't think there's any recipes here that require leather for food. Fridge we keep fully stocked with various yummy tasties. And then we can always come over here and then make whatever we want. So, I'm trying to go through here. Oh, not chicken parmesan. I haven't eaten that one, so there we go. Something new. So yeah, that's basically the upper portion of the house is similar. We got a couple extra spare rooms up here. when we start branching out, and we're going to start branching out a bunch because basically all we have left is to either fight the, and here's the tower, so fight some Twilight Forest bosses. We, like I said, we did the Ender Dragon. We can go the moon. There's really a couple of them, but I think the big thing is we're going to start working on quests like crazy in the next couple of videos. Okay, so that's basically the house. Over here, I got a little bit of a tree farm going. It's where I just grow out some trees, and then if Deo or myself needs some leaves or a certain type of wood, it's all right here. And then we can just cut down that tree and then replant it. I was going to automate that, but just haven't got around to it. Here's the tree farm from upstairs. Well, at least it's not backed up here. And this is my little vineyard. So I've been collecting the Pam's Harvest Craft tree fruits and nuts and so on and so forth. And then you can shear them and you can get a little growth node. And so that allows you. And then here's the two oddball ones, the cinnamon wood and paper bark. So if you right-click these with bone meal, you can get cinnamon out of them or paper. It's kind of handy. I started working on Botania. I collected all the petals for it, so I have all the colors. And we mostly use this just for dyes right now, but we'll definitely be getting into Botania more and stretch our legs a little bit in that. I think the big one is going to be Thaumcraft, though. Thaumcraft and then, forestry. Started a little bit with the forestry bees. Dea's been working on this, and this is all stuff she's gathered up, and we'll so we got a few choices. I think Thaumcraft or forestry or Tanya. I don't know if I'm gonna get into roots. Dea's been working on roots, you know, good for her, but it's not kind of my thing, so maybe I'll shoot her doing some stuff in roots for y'all if you're interested. Make sure you let me know in the comments. Okay, this is the garden. It's kind of full and probably it's going to get moved. But we got one of each of the different type of things I found. Noisy farm over here. Got my horse Weenie. Oh. Yeah, I was worried about that. And off it goes. Here, cow. Steak! So, I think that's that. That is the old hidey hole. That's where our nether portal is. Let's go in there and we can show our nether portal in Twilight Forest. It's mostly abandoned. I do have some stuff that we just haven't picked up. So if you remember the first episode, this is where all our storage and stuff was. The only thing I'd like to say is left over here is the nether portal and the Twilight Forest portal. So, and then the smeltery still hasn't got moved, but I just don't need it. I'm not too worried about it. We've moved on tool-wise, we moved on armor-wise. Our new mining area is over this way. Fly over there. I did find you can get emeralds in crag biomes. So we decided to move the mining area over here into this crag biome. And so this is the new mining shaft. And that goes down there. And we've been searching for emeralds there, and that's our mining shaft. So yeah, that's basically the base tour. So we do have, I've been exploring some dungeons over that way. Our Ender portal is over that way. Showed the Thaumcraft mound and Wild Roots Monument. That's right there for Dea. Parked up next to this town. So I don't know how the villagers are doing. Hopefully they haven't gotten all eaten by the zombies, but yeah. So today I did want to get into a little bit, for the second half here, I want to get into Mekanism. I enjoy Mekanism, but I refuse to start Mekanism until I can at least get steel. Because one of the biggest things about Mekanism is just how noisy their machines are. So just to show you, we're going to dump out our mufflers, and this is one of the quieter machines. And I think you guys heard this on another episode. I think I got my UI on tiny. Let me check something real quick. Options, video settings. No, it's normal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I know what broke. But anyways, just show you what the noise here. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but at least in my headphones, that's really noisy. So we're gonna go ahead and put in the mufflers, and there, it's already quieting down. If you like to hear machines, 3's probably plenty. You probably even get away with 2. The thermal expansion ones are noisier than the 2. But what I would like to do before we even get started is I'm going to make a pattern for making those. So, and to make that, that's the items we needed. Okay. So we'll go over here and put this into our, oh yeah, I kind of skipped over this. This is the crafting CPU for our processing. That's all over here. And I just need to fill in one more of those molecular assemblers, and then I got a couple of ME interfaces. And this is also one that we built right here in the floor. And they're really handy. They do a lot of the crafting for us when we're out of items and such. So put that in. So to get started in Mechanism, let's open up our quest book. We did a few of the things already in these quests, and that's, can't remember what episode that was. We kind of dabbled into it. But the basics of it is you're going to need, I don't know if it's osmium or osmium, but you do need some of the specialty ore that's for mechanism stuff, and you're going to need a lot of iron and a lot of redstone. Then off of the main part of it is the heat generator is your first source of power. You do need some type of power. The heat generator will be that, and then you're going to probably want some type of storage. Since we're doing most of our power generation and that with thermal expansion, we're good to go. We just need to have some type of storage, some type of power generation. So then you'll want to get the basic universal cables. Downside to these, they only really work with Mechanism. So we built those, but they're just sitting in there. Or dictionificator, still haven't got that one to work right, but anyways, once you do that, get all these little itty bitty pieces here. Oh yeah, that explains how these machines work, and we'll get into that. You're gonna want the metallurgic infuser. And so there is the metallurgic infuser, and we have that. And that's going to open up so that we can make some other things. And really? Oh, there we go. Okay. Can't believe he gave us 2 water buckets. But yeah, so you can make the electric pump, and I use the electric pump to gather up all that oil. Steel, we have that. So we'll go ahead and claim some more. Is it not? So we built some steel ingots, and it is not letting me claim it. Anyways. Oh, because it's not saying it's done? There we go. There we go. Okay. You can also do a sawmill. We're not going to worry about that. But the one I am worried about right now is the enrichment chamber. The enrichment chamber is Mechanism's ore doubles, and also used in all 4 tiers of the Mechanism ore processing. So we can quintuple our output. I don't know if I'll ever get that crazy. Usually I just go up to the 3 or the 4, but usually I just stop at 3. And so Oh, cool. So you can use the enrichment table and to make stuff better too. So let's go ahead and make us a enrichment chamber. That's going to be the first one. Okay, there we go. Pretty simple. Just take some basic circuits, some redstone, and then that steel casing. Steel casing is the osmium. I'm going to go with osmium. I'm going to say osmium. Osmium, glass, and steel. Okay, so we have that. I would like to take our drill. We need to make some more area. We're getting really full in here. And if I understand, right here is the hallway that goes between the buildings. So what we're going to do is we will take our drill, put it in area mode. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay. We'll come this way. Oh! That was too much. That was too much. Nobody tell Dea. Oh, I've been caught red-handed. Yeah, the problem is with the, I think I never say that I hate Efficiency 5, but Efficiency 5 is very efficient on dirt. So we want to make sure that we do that instead of breaking that dirt. Okay, so that way we can have a little area back here on this side of the power. And just trying to be really careful so I don't like blast through. Okay, cool. We can put a little bit of the facade here, and we can come on in on this side, and then we'll put make the roof just a little bit higher. I noticed that one right there is our light source, but there we go. Okay. All right, we can clean this up in a little bit later, but that should give us plenty of room to work. Oh, and we'll change this down to single block here, and those machines right there. Let's go. Kind of want to do them back to back, but I would need to. I think that'd be okay because this channel right here. Yeah, we could run this ME conduit somewhere else. We actually could even run it like right there and come back down because that's only for the. Well, I think it handles this device, the ME fluid interface, and the these ones right here, as well as the inscribers. That was the word I was looking for, inscribers. So, go grab a little piece of facade because I don't want to be jumping over that. Well, first we'll grab a wrench. Okay. Okay. Then we'll move this one up. That, yeah, it comes back and connects to it because it goes right there. So we'll move this one up here. I have to get a few more of these. Yep, ran out. Let's grab a few more. And we just need the normal conduits. We don't need dense ones. So okay. And then connect it up. Okay. Double check. Missing channel. Why are we missing channel again? This should be 6 of 8. Isn't this one down here dense? We should have 32 channels. I'm very careful of that. Yeah, that piece right there is dense. Now it definitely should be missing. Yeah, that's dense. That one goes that way. Yeah. There we go, that's what I wanted. Device missing channel. Does this not go how I thought it did? Because right here should be a piece of facade. Yeah. Device missing channel, device missing channel. All right. Okay. Ah, that's a piece of ME conduit. Okay. These are the dense ones. Go up to here. There we go. Now 6 of 8 channels. Still device missing channel. Okay. Well, I will figure that out off camera. It's not crucial, but I do want to move all this out of here. We're going to power these from the backside so we can use this on. And that one will still have to go there. Do something like this. There we go. And then come over and up. Okay. And then gotta go get one more. Conduit. Okay. There it is. And there, and then there. Okay. So now we can take our, that was a whole lot for just to be able to go like this. We want to take our enrichment chamber, put it right there. Actually, I'm going to move it. There's always, I think there's always something we got to put like on the side of this thing. Okay, so enrichment chamber is done. And on the system and powering up. So grab that. Oh, more basic circuits. Flame. Back. The other one is the energized smelter, which is the powered furnace. So let's go ahead and build that. The energized smelter. So that is glass and the basic circuits. So So pretty simple recipes for these devices. There we go. And we'll end up kind of shuffling these around. So right now, I believe we can do ore doubling. And when we get to the more advanced machines, we can do more than that. Okay. And so we get some raw pork chops and choice. The enriched alloy is really simple to make, so I'm just always going to be picking the other one. All right, so that opens up the simpler machines under your advanced. And so I made the, or Dea did, I think, we made the advanced control circuits. That opens up the crusher. As this machines progress, you may start to notice that your coal is disappearing and you start looking for other power options. If you have a good agricultural setup with either wheat or even saplings, there are ways to turn these into power. The crusher can crush organic matter into biofuel, which can be used to power certain machines. Check the next quest for the generator. I thought the crusher was also used in the ore processing. Electrolytic separator. So I'm looking around. Okay, it's right there. So the next one is the separation. We need to add in oxygen, I believe, and hydrogen's the byproduct, into our ore processing to get the tripling effect. So let's do that. The separator. We'll need one of these electrolytic chlors. And then we can make that. Okay. So there we go, the separation. That is complete. Our choice of rewards. I'm going to go ahead and go with the advanced circuit. We'll claim that. And then, yeah, purification chamber. So you've gotten your ore doubling, but it's not enough. The purification chamber is the beginning of the ore tripling. Purification chamber needs oxygen from an electrolytic separator. Okay, so let's build us a purification chamber and we'll get this set up. Purification chamber. That takes an enrichment chamber. Looks like we got all the rest of the stuff, so we just need to build an enrichment chamber and then a purification chamber. All right, there we go, purification chamber. There we go. Now we're ready to do ore tripling. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the, forgot about the mufflers. How many machines we got over there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that. Wow, that's okay, shoo, it's done. Let's get those in there. Okay. There we go. All right, so we ended up with some hydrogen and oxygen. What I want to do is I want the oxygen. This does not have faces. Hopefully it can pull on this side. I want the oxygen to come into my purification chamber, and I believe that's the purple side. So I want purple, which is the extra. I want to eject on. Nope. Yeah. Okay, because I think it's not going to let us pull. I think I can only pull it from the one side. Yeah, I think I got to pull it over here and put it in there. Hopefully it'll let me do it with this conduit. Nope. No, it's gotta be a gas conduit. Let's see if we got any gas ones. Let's see here. There is an OC conduit, a dense ME, redstone energy ones, fluid, and items. Yeah, okay. So, easy to fix. Mekanism has gas conduits. Cables. Universal cable, advanced fleet, ultimate cable. I don't know what they're called. At mechanism. It's transporters. It's for items. Cables. Pipe. That it? I think pipes for fluids. Pressurized tubes. That's what we need. Pressurized tubes. So we're just going to make the basic one, which is steel and glass. So I need one of those. Okay. There we go. So our oxygen will come over here, gets put into the purification chamber. And then we want the blue side. Yeah, that's going out that. And then on this one, we want red on the side. Auto eject on, blue on the left. Red, blue, eject on the outside there. Okay. Give this a trial run here. Let's grab a little bit of, oh no, we won't. No, we won't. Oh, and I just stuck them back in the system. Clear our inventory just a little bit here. Those mufflers in. Okay. There we go. Mufflers in. And then process some more. So ore will come into our purification chamber. Actually, I think I got this wrong. Yeah, I think the smelter's the last one. Let me double check here. Whoops. Purification. Let's just look at copper here. Oh, that's okay. Use, so you can smelt it. Okay. Let's put one in here and see what the output's called. I don't have any speed or energy upgrades, so this is going to be a little bit slow. Yeah, clumps. There we go. So clumps go into the crusher. Yeah, I thought the crusher was part of this process. Let's go build a crusher real quick. And then from the crusher, they go, I think, into the enrichment chamber. What we got? Missing steel casing and buckets of lava. Okay, fix that. No, we can't. We got water buckets everywhere. Actually, I should. Let's do this. Because I'll need. I'm gonna get a water source over here eventually. But for now, we'll just use buckets. All right, and we'll come over here to our fluid, like lava. I want 1, 2. And there we go. Now we can do the crusher. Okay, so out of the crusher out of the purification chamber into the crusher. Or get carried away, grab some more mufflers. Well, it's gonna be a long episode. I might split this at the tour. So, anyways, mufflers. Let's make another 16. All the stuff. Okay, that in the crusher. There we go. So on the crusher, we want red in, auto eject on. So once it has been crushed, we will have dirty iron. We put that into the enrichment chamber. And then out of the enrichment chamber, we get pulverized iron. And then that should go into the smelter. And the whole process is done. So throw a bunch of stuff in here. Oxygen does get used up really quickly, and we'll go ahead and dump our hydrogen for now. There is a use for that. And we can add another device here. But that's this episode. So now we have ore tripling. I can pipe our ores into here. Out will come our ingots. And so I will get started on that in another episode. So this has been Grakef. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour. Hopefully you enjoyed sticking around for the little mechanism build here with ore tripling. And I hope you all have a great day and have fun.